Here's Carlson, has his teed up, ready to get started.
And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Barkley. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. It was just 3rd down and short, but he bit off a little extra.
I would say way more than he could chew, but he chewed up all that yardage in a big way. And that, to me, that was a combination of offensive line, stacked defense, and they handled it. Okay, they got the leverage, they got the blocking angles, and opened up a nice crease. And once you get past that first wave, there's room to roam.
And that's just the 3rd play from scrimmage. They wanted to avoid that 3-and-out. They did.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. And it's 2nd down. They're not liking the look. They'll change the play.
63, 63. Cup 19.
2nd down. Here's Hurts.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 27-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. They'll try the right side here, Barkley, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Eagles! A.J. Brown, a 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. A first carry for the All-Pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Here's 2nd and 10. On play action. Love to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
On 3rd down, Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jacobs going to try the middle.
And he stopped immediately there.
2nd and 10. Now Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now a 2nd and 6. In motion left goes Watson. 2nd down, Jacobs once more.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
Working out of the gun. Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That is caught.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 15-yard line.
Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. 6-0 our score after 1. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Love.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Romeo Doubs,
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
and the Packers are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second down, here's Barkley again.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Hurts going to move him around.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
The Devontae Smith certainly knows how to find the open areas on the field, and he grabs another one for a 1st down. Coming off his 2nd straight year in which he passed 1,000 yards, undeniably one of the best young receivers in the game. 81 catches in 2023. Not bad considering A.J. Brown's on the other side of the field. Jalen Hurts has plenty of guys to throw the ball to.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. A handoff, Barkley running left. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Now they'll audible to something else.
56 is Mike. 56 is Mike. Bandit. Mike 50.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll find Gainwell out of the backfield.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Running left, it's Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Here's 2nd and 7.
They'll go to Barkley again.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
63.
And they'll try and run for it with Gainwell.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Nixon now from his end zone. On some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Glove. That's complete to Dobbs.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well.
but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Love, they go play action now. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Throwing. Love. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Now Hurts changing up the play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that'll be dumped off to Gainwell. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
A handoff to Barkley. Avoids him at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Hurts fumbles it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
In motion left goes Watson. Love going to give it up on the touch pass.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it.
Touchdown!
Christian Watson
From 3 yards out.
And the Packers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got Smith here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Now Hurts looking to change the play.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Hurts, into a sea of defenders, had intercepted.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
Play fake. Here's Love.
Open man is Musgrave, the tight end.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards the pickup there.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Love looking to throw it. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. They hand off to their big, hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th.
But first down, Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Check Mike 27. Check 73. 73. Dragon 60. 27. Mike 27. Watch the slam. Watch the slam. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Moving inside the 20.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. That one looks like he'll throw here. Touchdown, Packers.
Jaden Reed.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that will make this a 19-point game.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Hurts fumbles it. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. The fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They go play action with Hurts.
Man open left side is Brown. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
They need 2. Here's third down. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
Back to throw again.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where, as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Trap 60, trap 60. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory.